Hey guys, if you're looking to purchase your very first property, this question right here is definitely something eventually you will be questioning yourself. So by the end of this video, you should already know how to calculate what's your maximum property purchase. So I'll be breaking the video into two parts. Number one, it will be more of towards assessing your own financial situation. Number two will be to see how we can use your financial situation to match the property that you like. Do we need to top up anything? Are there any blind spots that we should be looking at? Yeah, so these are some of the things that I will be touching on. So how do you calculate is this? Number one, you must understand how much cash you will be using for your property purchase. So number one portion is the cash. Number two portion will be how much is in your CPF OA at this point, or rather at the point where you want to purchase your property. And number three, we must understand how much loan you will be getting. So how do we calculate your loan? Assuming if you're purchasing a private property, the loan of any property, it is at a maximum of 75%. But how much can you actually get? First thing you gotta ask yourself, are you purchasing a private property or a HDB or new EC? Because these two works differently. For private property, the loan is based on TDSR, which is called Total Debt Servicing Ratio. For Total Debt Servicing Ratio, the loan that is given to you is calculated like this. Assuming if you're earning 10k per month, it will be based on 55% of that 10k, which will be 5.5k, and you will still need to deduct any monthly expenses such as car loan. Assuming your car loan is $1,200, so with the remaining $5,500, you gotta deduct $1,200. That will come out to be $4,300. That will be the maximum amount on a monthly basis on how much you can pay for your property monthly mortgage. But do take note, the numbers that I've stated here, such as a 10k income, this is based on employed individuals. So let's say if you are a self-employed individual, you're running your own business, or you are an agent such as myself, an insurance agent, all this income, there will be a 30% haircut. Meaning to say, assuming if your income is 10k per month, with a 30% haircut, how it will be looked at is you are earning 7k per month instead, which will bring the loan to be slightly lower compared to the others. So based on this number, you can see the loan tenure of 10 years, 20 years, or even 30 years, depending on your situation. That is the maximum amount of loan that you can get. But feel free to reach out to any of the bankers out there. So feel free to reach out to any agents out there, such as myself, a real estate agent. We can definitely get the numbers out for you pretty much instantly. So now you're an expert of where you are at. You know how much cash you can use, how much CPF OA you can use, what's the loan that you'll be able to use. Right, so what's the next step? Next step will be looking at the property and seeing whether if it's suitable for your financial standing. So how do you calculate that? Number one, when you purchase into the property, the minimum down payment will be 25%. So how does the 25% work? 5% will be cash only. 20% will be either cash or CPF. And we will also need to take note, on top of this 25% down payment, there's also buyer's stamp duty, which you can see at the table over here. So you need to take into consideration of the down payment and the buyer's stamp duty, right? If your cash and CPF OA is able to cover these two, that is very good. The third thing we need to cover will be the 75% loan. So when you purchase into a property, generally it will be like that: 25% down payment, 75% loan. So now let's say if it's a 1 million property, your maximum loan for this property will be 75%. We call this loan to value. So now what you need to do is look at your loan amount and check, is it more than 750k, or is it 750k, or is it below 750k? So if it's more than 750k, does it mean that you can loan more? Let's say if your loan is 900k. Can you loan 900k for a 1 million property? The answer is no, because the maximum loan to value is 75%. So let's say your eligible loan is 900k, you can still only loan 750k. Loan eligibility is 750k, then of course, without saying it's 750k loan given to you as well, but what happens if it's below 750k? Let's say if it's 600k loan. What you need to do is you need to top up. That remaining amount you need to top up. So that comes to the end of this video. I hope it helps you to a certain manner. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop me a DM. If you need a private one-to-one consultation, totally free, feel free to drop me a DM as well. If not, till next time guys. Oh yeah, for those that is wondering what's happening behind the whiteboard, why it doesn't look aesthetically nice. Yeah, because the whiteboard used to belong to me, but now it belongs to my kids. So you see, I don't know, like, see dragons or drawings, I don't know.